Hello everyone, welcome all. Let me know if you can hear me well. The sound, the picture is okay. Hello all, welcome everyone. Let me know where you're watching me from. I'm always curious. And also let me know if you can see the slides. Can you see me? Can you hear me well? Let me know where you're watching me from. And also you can use the chat below for any kind of questions you might have regarding this training today, LinkedIn in general.
Hello everyone, welcome.
Okay, I hear myself. Let me know where you're watching me from. And also if you can see the slides. And you can use the chat below for any kind of questions. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, Lucia. Audience slides are fine. Okay, where are you watching me from, Lucia? Amazing. And since you can see my slides, Italy, amazing. We're in Italy. We love Italy. And today we're going to talk about 8 tips to make your LinkedIn strategy thrive over the long term. So we're going to talk about LinkedIn, your LinkedIn profile, and in general strategy. I would love to know why did you join this actually webinar and what you would like to learn about LinkedIn, or what is your main challenge when it comes to LinkedIn. And of course, if you find this training today is going to be more or less 1 hour, maybe less than 1 hour, it's a short training to give you tips and advice, and of course, to cover your most common mistakes that you're making on LinkedIn. There is a full 5-day LinkedIn challenge specifically designed for translators and interpreters, and you can join using the link here below in the comments. But in the meantime, let me know if you have any questions related to today's training about your LinkedIn strategy, and what is your main challenge when it comes to using LinkedIn to acquire clients. Hello all, I see people still joining us. Welcome everyone. Hello all. So let's start. And of course you can use the comments below. Okay, you can interrupt me anytime in case you have any kind of questions. It's totally free today's training. And of course also the actual 5-day challenge also free of charge. So if you would like, let's say, to learn more than today's training, today is going to be just a free webinar. I'm going to give you advice. The 5-day LinkedIn challenge is more comprehensive, and we're going to work together for 5 days in a row with implementation tasks. So today, totally free of charge, 1 hour more or less. And no sign up is needed for today's webinar, but for the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, I have limited spots. So you need to sign up, okay, for the 5-day LinkedIn challenge. Let me know if you have any kind of questions about LinkedIn in general. And of course, I'm always curious where you're watching me from. Okay, everyone is here. I see more than 20 people watching us live. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me live. And of course, say hello in the comments. Say hello and let me know where you're watching me from. I'm always curious. So Lucia says, I'd like to know how to reach prospects and what's the best way to reach out. So definitely we're going to cover that as well. And of course, if you would like more practical advice, Lucia, I would definitely suggest you to sign up for the challenge, because the challenge is more practical. So we're going to do things on a daily basis to help you find prospects and potential clients through LinkedIn. Wow, over 20 people joining us live. Amazing, guys. So let's start right away. And of course, in the meantime, you can use the chat below and let me know where you're watching me from if you have any questions related to the topic that we're covering today. Okay, cool. And you see here passing through the link to sign up for the actual challenge. So 8 tips to make your LinkedIn strategy thrive over the long term. We're going to go live. So how the actually ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system works. You can reach 10K months as a translator using LinkedIn. Everything we're going to cover today is totally free, but it's a part of my 3-month group coaching program. So everything I'm going to show you is a part of the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, how you will be able to use LinkedIn to get clients and prospects on a daily basis, on a consistent basis. So we're talking about continuing growth here today. You were able to reach this point in your business because, okay, definitely we need to talk always about pricing. You need to actually charge your clients the right pricing. By right pricing, I mean based on your living expenses and the growth that you would like for your company to be able to charge your worth. Branding, when it comes to LinkedIn, by branding, we mean that actually your LinkedIn profile promotes yourself as the go-to expert in your field of expertise, so as you to be able also through the right content on your LinkedIn profile to be able to be found by your ideal clients. Then it comes to marketing, and branding and marketing, they are connected. Branding is, let's say, how you would like to be known about to your ideal clients. That's branding. Marketing is how they're able to get to know you better, like through your marketing material, like your LinkedIn profile, your portfolio, your CV, your cover letter. Everything is marketing, also the client acquisition strategy that you're going to choose. Then how to connect properly with your ideal clients, how to engage, and how to be able, those people that you actually add to your LinkedIn profile, to be able to be converted into paid clients. So let me know if this is something new to you, if you would like me to delve deeper, but this is my formula here to help you to actually reach 10K months. And at the end of this training, I will be also giving away my 6-step framework in a 7-page ebook where I actually describe all the steps that you need to take, Lucia, as well, also to reach prospects and to get your ideal clients through LinkedIn. Let me know, guys. I see more people joining us. If you can hear me well, the sound, the picture is okay. Can you hear me? So the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting is a system, okay, that actually, based on Lucia's also request here, to help you acquire your potential clients, prospects through LinkedIn. It's a 6-step framework to 10K months. That's my ideal revenue for you as a freelance translator. You can get actually 5-figure months, and that's what I've been helping through my mentorship programs, other colleagues to reach as well. So let me know in the comments if you have already reached 5-figure months. 5 figures is 10,000 euros or dollars or pounds, depending where you're based. And of course, those here are the steps that you need to take if you would like to do that alone, or if you decide to work with me. Definitely, you need to have a solution, value-based, for your ideal clients. Okay, you need to solve the problem of your ideal clients, and that should be actually addressed to your most valuable clients, the clients that they respect you, they share the same values, and they are able also to pay your own rates. Of course, the personal brand that you see in the middle of your screen is really, really important, because if you don't promote yourself as the go-to expert, your clients, they don't see your value to them through your brand, of course, and your positioning. It's impossible to get higher paying clients. So the strategical part, the first thing that we do is to identify your ideal clients, your most valuable clients, to create a solution that they won't reject, okay, your value-based solution and offer. And of course, we need to position you online as the go-to expert by creating a very strong personal brand. Messaging is also a part of this process, because you need to know how to open a discussion, how to close a deal with your ideal clients by using the messenger of LinkedIn or other client acquisition sites, like, for example, email marketing. But here we're today to talk about LinkedIn. And of course, the last part you see here with Grace, systems and automation, because as a freelance translator, interpreter, you're very busy translating or undertaking your project. So we need to find a process that it really works for you as well. It's really important for you to be able to integrate the strategy that we create together to your everyday schedule. Let me know if this resonates with you, and which of these steps actually you feel that you need help with, or you have not covered. Like, is it your solution, your offers? Is it identifying your ideal clients? Is it your personal brand, and how to be able to reflect that through your marketing material, your positioning, how to position yourself as the go-to expert so as you to be able to be found by your ideal client? Or is actually the messaging, how to be able to message your clients or to open a discussion and to be able to close a deal with them? Systems and automation, I think that everyone here needs, and definitely something that we miss in our strategy. So let's start here with my process and what you need to do step by step. I will start with the lower part of your screen and I will go to the higher. So you see that most of you are telling me when I'm asking you, how do you get your clients, Lucia? Let me know if you agree or not. Most of you get your clients through referrals and word of mouth, which is one case. But nowadays with AI, the international developments, and of course the competition in our field, it doesn't work like this. I had a discussion earlier with a mentee of mine. We were discussing how he used to get clients. And yes, a few years ago, maybe referrals and word of mouth, they used to work. Maybe we get some clients, but we cannot depend on actually referrals and word of mouth because they're not strategies. Okay, we cannot wait the clients to find us. We need to be more proactive. Some of you are telling me that you're thinking of building a website or a blog, which is not bad as an idea, but it's not, let's say, mandatory in order to reach 5-figure months and in order for you to get clients. Rarely our clients, they find us directly through our website or our blog. And I have a discussion with Meg. Meg is the founder of the websites for translators. And we were talking about how the clients can find you. And actually, it's very low the percentage of your clients that they will find you directly through your website. It needs a lot of work, SEO, search engine optimization, ads, Google ads, and that is not the optimal. There is also social media. But then you see that I have, let's say, LinkedIn account overall, because I believe that is not just a social mean, okay? LinkedIn is a professional network. It has also the Sales Navigator, the paid version of LinkedIn for lead generation. For those that would like to take the next step, it's not mandatory to have the paid version. Even the free version of LinkedIn can work as a lead magnet, as a lead generation machine, where you will be able to get and accept inquiries from your potential clients on a daily basis if you use it the right way, the way that we're going to discuss today. So let me know if you have any questions so far. If you see here, I have also some small letters here, scheduling tools. So there are systems and automation that you can integrate to your existing. So if you use social media and you're not using a scheduling tool, it's very time consuming for you. If you're using LinkedIn, you can use the free version, but definitely in my paid programs, in my mentorship programs, I always teach also the paid version for those that they're thinking of using LinkedIn as their main way of getting clients. So if you're seriously thinking of using LinkedIn to get clients, leads, prospects on a daily basis coming to you, then I can help you to take the next step. But always I recommend that you make the most out of the free version first. Okay. And once you have made the most out of the free version of LinkedIn and it starts, okay, giving you results, then you can start using the actually paid version. It's like the next step for those that would like to take the next step in their marketing efforts. Is there anyone here who has been using let's say, the paid version of LinkedIn? I would be very curious to know. So let me know in the chat if there is anyone who would like me to delve deeper into the Sales Navigator and the paid version of LinkedIn. It's not mandatory again, but if you would like me, I can go. And then you see here as we go higher in a row here from your LinkedIn account, which it's above referrals, word of mouth, website, and social media in general. I find it as the best way to get clients. There are two different strategies that I recommend, and let me know which of these have you been using or none of these. There is the direct outreach, as you see here on the left part of your screen, and inbound marketing, inbound leads on the right part of your screen. Why is that? Those are two different client acquisition strategies. Of course, all of those, they go with other automation systems that I teach in my programs. For example, direct outreach, you can use email scrapping tools, ways where you can get the most out of this strategy. And of course, inbound leads is when the clients, they find you. So direct outreach is when you actively compile a list with your idea clients and you make the effort to make yourself visible in a strategical way through email marketing or LinkedIn prospecting. Direct outreach, that is called. And inbound marketing or inbound leads are those potential clients that they find you online through keywords, through your content, through the post that you might be sharing, okay, several different ways. They find you, okay, through your LinkedIn profile, and they contact you. Then a CRM system is the next step, but it's not, again, mandatory at the initial stage. So two different strategies, two different ways of you using your LinkedIn account. One way is you to be able to be found, and I have had colleagues like you in my mentorship programs, they were able to reach 10K months by just accepting inquiries from the potential clients to their LinkedIn profile. It's very efficient and amazing, just to sit there and to keep accepting, potential jobs and clients to your LinkedIn profile, to your inbox, actually. Direct outreach is a more, let's say, active way of getting clients, but for me, it's also a way to predict your future. You cannot depend on actually the clients that will find you. It's very difficult to predict the numbers, how many people will find you through inbound marketing. Whereas with direct outreach, like if you say, I'm going to contact 10 clients per day or 20 clients per week or 100 clients per week, it's up to you the number that you're going to decide on. It's more predictable to know out of those 10 people, 3 will get back to me. And those numbers, of course, they're statistical numbers that I can tell you in general for the market. I have also numbers based on my method in my programs, but also depends on you, the types of clients that you're trying to attract, the type of messaging that you're using, how consistent you are, the frequency that actually if your clients, are using LinkedIn or not. So there are many different reasons, okay? So you to find out the numbers that they work for you. That's something that we need to test together. And of course, as you see here for inbound marketing, the next step is to create a lead magnet. I use specific tools to create lead magnets. What are lead magnets? Are ways for you to be able to attract your clients, give you their email by signing up for something or downloading something. That's, of course, advanced level. And for direct outreach, you see the email sequence. You can create a sequence of messages. And in my programs, I also give you the templates to be able to nurture the relationship with them, not just to make the first approach, but also to be able to convert them into paid clients. On the top of my sim here, as you see of your screen, there is pillar content. Why is that? Because I feel it's very important just to nurture the relationship, either with inbound marketing, like clients finding you, or you finding clients. It's really important to nurture the relationship with them. So either you, let's say, decide to go for direct outreach and you make the effort to start expanding your network with your ideal clients by contacting them directly and adding them to your network. You need a sequence, you need to open discussion to follow up. And of course, the content, pillar content, if you're able to create a content marketing strategy, content you will be sharing is not mandatory, but if you would like to take the next step, it's very important for us to stay on the top of the mind of your ideal clients, especially if they're direct clients and they don't have work for you on a daily basis. So whenever they have a job for you, you need always to stay on top of their mind. Okay, so as to give you the job, content works perfect for that purpose. And also, if you would like to keep attracting your inbound leads, potential clients finding you online, having a lead magnet will help you to make that faster and to get faster results. So let me know if you have any questions so far. Lucia says, not quite by word of mouth. I usually reach out to people and companies I already know to be in need of myself. So that is direct outreach. Okay, Lucia, like when you reach out to people and companies that you already know that they need your services, that's direct outreach. What's the problem there usually? If you have been practicing that, Lucia, and you don't get the desirable results, do you know what's, let's say, the problem there and you don't get the results? Lucia, if you have been, let's say, reaching out. Usually 3 are the reasons. Either we're contacting the wrong people, like we have not made the right research beforehand to know that those people actually need our service. But in your case, you say that you know already that they need your service. Second is the message. Like if you're messaging them, but in a general way, you don't have the right templates, you do not know how to open a discussion, how to close a deal, or how to run a discovery call, then again, okay, you've lost them. And of course, the third reason that I've seen throughout the years, mentoring other colleagues, the main issue when it comes to contact the clients, okay, not getting the desirable results is the actual marketing material. If the marketing material, like for example, in a call that I had earlier today, they told me that they're using their CVs to attract direct clients. That's wrong, unless you are applying for an in-house position. So if you're trying to attract your direct clients and you're sending them CVs, then you've lost them. So every strategy has their own accompanying marketing material. Okay, we need to create different marketing materials for different proposals to be able to get the desirable results. Let me know if that makes sense to you. And Lucy, if you're not getting the right results, you need to actually review your strategy and see what's wrong with the strategy. Is it the types of clients? Is it the messaging? Or is it the actual marketing material? Or something else that I might not know already, but that's based on my own experience, okay? So you can take a screenshot. That's, let's say, more or less the strategy here. And I'm entering also the 8 tips to make your LinkedIn strategy thrive over the long term. That's my big promise to you guys. I promise to you that I'm going to give you specific tips, okay? So as to make your LinkedIn strategy thrive over the long term. And of course, let me know always, where are you watching me from and what is your main challenge when it comes to using LinkedIn to get disabled. So tip number 1, start connecting with your ideal clients. Add 10 to 15 per day. So let me know if you've been using that strategy. Have you been contacting your idea clients? Have you been expanding your LinkedIn network with your idea clients? Or all of your LinkedIn network is, let's say, compiled by other colleagues. So if your LinkedIn network is all about other colleagues, then it's something that you need to change, okay? If you would like, of course, to see results. So start connecting with your idea clients. Add 10 to 15 per day. That's amazing, isn't it? Have you been doing that? Let me know in the comments, guys. You can take notes, okay? And of course, I would love to hear from you if you need any more help. Start posting non-translation related content. So if you would like to use content, it's not mandatory if you're using, for example, prospecting strategies, it's not mandatory to have content. But if you would like to start using content, at least start talking about translation related topics, because all of us, what I see on LinkedIn is that we discuss about translation related topics, and I totally get that because that's what we know. It makes sense. But does this bring us the result that we want? Does this attract our idea clients? So if we keep discussing about terminology or complaining about, let's say, slow payments or whatever, the clients, they don't actually find that relevant so as to engage. What is engagement? To like, comment, reshare your content. And that's what we want to do with content. What's the purpose of the content? Is to attract your idea clients to you. If you keep complaining about translation issues, okay, or problems in the translation terminology, and your idea clients, they don't find that relevant. They don't understand. And if they understand, they don't care. Okay, so you need to start posting topics, okay, and share posts that your idea clients, by idea clients, I mean the direct clients, okay, most of the times, they would find that relevant. Usually it should be educational, something that educates your audience, okay, informative, they give some kind of information, or funny, if that actually can make them, somehow laugh. Educational, informative. That's usually the main topics. Let me know if you've been doing this so far too, and continue to the next. Use 3 hashtags that your clients follow. Do you know what are the hashtags are? Is there anyone who doesn't know what the hashtags are? Usually hashtags are the hashtags that we actually enter to our posts. Instagram is more, let's say, related to hashtags, but actually LinkedIn has hashtags. What I see so far, most commonly used, is actually hashtags that we follow as translators, and our clients, they don't follow. What's the purpose of adding hashtags? Is to be able, our content, what we share on LinkedIn, to end up in the home screen of our idea clients. So if we're using hashtags that other colleagues are following, then most probably our content is going to be seen by other colleagues, the people that actually follow those hashtags. So what you need to change instead is when you share a piece of content on LinkedIn, to add hashtags that your idea clients are following. How you can do that? You can actually check what content your idea clients are following on LinkedIn and see what are the hashtags that they have there. Let me know if you have any questions so far. Then, as you see here, optimize your LinkedIn copy with content that interests your idea clients and add keywords. By content here, I mean even the static content that you have on your LinkedIn profile. It's not always about content that we share, posts, articles, whatever. No, it's also the static content that we have on our LinkedIn profile that makes a difference. And by keywords, I don't mean that you need to hire somebody, a professional one, to find those keywords for you. By keywords, I mean words that your idea clients would use in order to find somebody like you, either by searching on Google or using the LinkedIn search bar. Those are simple words, okay, usually related to the services that you offer, or your job titles, or the titles of your idea clients, or your specializations, okay? Try to be resourceful and be in the shoes of your idea clients, and figure out what words, okay, would they use in order to find you or somebody like you. Also, it's not only about to be found, it's also, technically speaking, for the algorithm of LinkedIn and the algorithm of Google search engine. Why is that? Because that way we educate them about who is our idea client. That's why we need the specializations, the types of clients that we help, how we help them, the benefits that we offer. Why is that? So as to educate the algorithms of both LinkedIn and Google, so as our profile to be shown to those people. So the algorithm of LinkedIn understands who is our idea client and starts boosting the visibility of our profile to the right audience. That's the secret I'm going to show you during the 5-day LinkedIn challenge. And you need to sign up through the link that you see here on your screen. if you would like to get those tips, so as for you to be able to see right away 2000% more views to your LinkedIn profile. In the previous rounds of my 5-day LinkedIn challenge, but also in my mentorship programs, I've seen colleagues increasing the views to their LinkedIn profile over 2000%. That's amazing. That's impressive, guys. In a few days, I'm not talking about being consistent for 6 months. No, in just a few days, like 2 to 3 days, if you've been doing and following my advice and instructions I'm sharing with you here, you will see right away the traffic to your LinkedIn profile to be increased. Is there anyone here who doesn't know where the analytics are? Even if you have the free version of your LinkedIn profile, you can still get access to your analytics and see the traffic to your LinkedIn profile. Let me know if you know how to find those analytics or if you need any help. Try not to post too long posts or too short posts. There is also specific advice and structure of your posts for LinkedIn in order to increase engagement, in order to be able to increase traffic to the content you share. So previously, I talked about the static content on your LinkedIn profile and how this helps you to attract your ideal clients to you, but also when they visit your LinkedIn profile to see the right information, okay, so as to book them and close the deal with them. The second part is the actual content you will be sharing if you decide to create content marketing strategy. In such a case, what I've seen so far, and that's a great tip here, is to have a specific structure. The 5-day challenge, if you decide to work with me starting from April 6th, is totally free of charge, and you can sign up through the link that I have shared here in the chat. You will be able to learn and to get templates for the right length and structure of your post specifically for LinkedIn. So if you have been sharing posts on LinkedIn, but you don't get traffic, you don't get the desirable results, you don't get any engagement, no one is commenting, and especially your ideal clients, then the right length also plays a role here, very important role. So if your posts are too long, like academically written, or very short, they don't make sense, okay, with your ideal clients, then you won't be able to get the actual results that you wish. So having already shared 5 tips, we're going to the 6th here, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I would love to address any kind of questions. That's why I'm going live with you guys. I could record that, but I prefer to get to know you, to answer your questions, and to give you even more personalized support through the comments. And of course, at the end, I would be glad to review a couple of profiles. So if you would like me to review your profile here live, you can share your link of your profile in the comments of your LinkedIn profile, and I will be sharing my tips so as you to be able to improve your LinkedIn profile right after this short training. So become highly specialized. The more you niche down, the more clients you will attract. That should be the best tip, let's say, overall, and the thing that I should start, let's say, teaching in all of my programs, because there is a very common misconception in our industry that the more that you niche down, the less clients you will be able to get. And most of you are telling me, Virginia, what if I niche down too much, okay? And then the piece of the market that I'm addressing myself is very small. Technically speaking, when you niche down, it means that your content, the static content, the content you share is more targeted. So it's easier for the algorithm. By more targeted means that you use more keywords, okay? Or the actual content itself, it makes sense to the people that you're talking to. So that way you will be able to educate the algorithms of both Google and LinkedIn about who's your ideal client. So it's clearer to them. And they will be able to get your profile to be seen by the right people faster. Also, when you contact your clients, like Lucia said here, that she actually reach out to people. And if you're going to expand your LinkedIn network with your ideal clients, okay, using LinkedIn profile, and those people, they're visiting your profile, because 9 out of 10 people you're going to contact on LinkedIn, they are going to reject or accept your connection request based on the information that you have on your LinkedIn profile. So if they don't see the relevance, if they don't see your specialization, if they don't see that you're the highly specialized professional for them, they will skip your profile, okay? They'll go to the next one. So technically speaking, the more you niche down, I hope that makes sense. It means that you add more keywords and more targeted content, so that way you will be able to be seen by the right people. And a tip that I used to have from my copywriter was actually that if you're trying to talk to everyone, and that's a very common mistake that I see on your LinkedIn profiles, like you're trying to talk to everyone, like I help clients to get whatever through my translation service, the algorithms, they don't understand who's your ideal client, because it's very generic, your content. So if you're trying to talk to everyone through your content, it's like talking to no one. So your content will be missed, okay, in the Google search engine. No one will be able to find you. And actually, why I'm talking also to Google, since we're talking about LinkedIn, is because your LinkedIn profile, if you Google your LinkedIn profile, actually, you'll be able to see. If you Google your name, you'll be able to see your LinkedIn profile higher than any other profile of yours, which means that both search engines are very connected. So you're not just missing opportunities by people that might be looking for someone like you on LinkedIn, but also from people that might be looking for someone like you through Google. So it's really important you have a targeted LinkedIn profile, and the more you niche down, the more clients you will attract. Then create a content marketing strategy. What to post, when, the purpose, the results that you're expecting, etc. That's really important, even if it's not mandatory, because for me, content marketing is a more, let's say, time-consuming client acquisition strategy, a long-term client acquisition strategy, whereas LinkedIn prospecting or reaching out, like Lucia just mentioned earlier in the comments, reaching out to your ideal clients is more efficient. It can bring you results faster, and also it's predictable. You can predict, like if you get to know and become familiar with your numbers, you will know, like if I send 9 portfolios, I will get 3 projects. We know that with my mentees, but we need to practice, okay, prospecting. We need to create a strategy. We need to implement the strategy and to see if it actually works or not and what numbers we're getting. Once you become familiar with the process, you will know the numbers, and that helps you to predict also your cash availability, okay, and your income in the future. But talking about content marketing, for me, even if it's not mandatory, is a great way, as I mentioned earlier for nurturing the relationship with people, to stay always on top of their mind. But it's really important to be there also consistent with your efforts, and at the same time to know the purpose, like is it to acquire new clients, is to raise awareness, because most of the times what I see from your content is either that it's translation related, so it doesn't make sense to your ideal client, so there is no purpose there actually, or it's too salesy, which means that you talk a lot about you, your services, what you do. It's self-centered and doesn't make sense. So instead of talking about you, start talking about the benefits that you offer your ideal clients, what is in it for them, so as to make it relevant to them before you actually start selling your services to them. And that comes to the last tip that you see here on your screen. Use the SIM 80-20 value sales. So 80% of your content should provide value to your ideal clients, and 20% only sell through your content. So what I've been seeing so far, checking out your profiles on LinkedIn actually, is that most of you, you're focusing a lot to what you sell to your clients, like your services, your credentials, your degrees, even your about section. If you go, Lucia, to your about section, your LinkedIn profile, you will see that you have too many eyes. I do, I have, I hold, I am. And that is not of their interest. We need to rewrite our copy, even the static one, our LinkedIn profile, or the content we share through our posts, and use this SIM. And why we focus on 80-20? Okay, that's a percentage. If we know your numbers better, I could give you more precise number, but generally speaking, okay, most of the people, when you start expanding your network on your LinkedIn account, they still at the awareness stage. What does that mean? That they do not know you yet. They have not been nurtured enough by your conscious to be ready to buy from you. So before they reach the stage that they are ready to buy from you, you need to nurture the relationship with them. You need to raise awareness about who you are, what is your solution, what is in it for them. And that comes through value providing content rather than selling content. Let me know so far, if you have written down and if you have noted those 8 tips, which one you found more relevant to your own case, and which one, let's say, you would like more help with. I would love to address any kind of questions. Use the comments below this video if you have any kind of questions, and I would love to address them. I have also a slide here with the most common questions. This is a 5-day LinkedIn challenge. If you would like, so this is the link mentoring.com/LinkedIn-challenge. You can find the link in the comments, totally free of charge. It's for those that would like to take some action rather than just tips from today. And I have another slide with the most common mistakes that you've been making, and I would like to address them together today. In the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, which is totally free of charge, complimentary again, because I really love to give back to the community. You just need a couple of hours per day maximum. It's usually 30 minutes per day, the assignments you will have. And we'll start by Monday, April 6th, where we're going to identify your high quality clients. Second day, we're going to optimize your LinkedIn profile according to them. Third day, we're going to start natural conversation. We're going to start building your connections. And we're going the 5th day, the last day, to create content converts. So I'm going to share with you specific tips and structure of content so as you to be able to get the best results using LinkedIn. So let me know if you would like to delve deeper, and let's cover also the most common mistakes based on which actually I created those tips. And I would really love to hear back from you. Let me know in the comments, is everything okay so far? Did you find those tips helpful? Are you going to implement any of those tips? And of course, I would love to hear back from you in case that you need me to share. I have the free challenge, but of course, I'm giving away a free ebook today for those that they have stayed until the end of this call. No sign up is needed. So I'm going to share with you a PDF file right away, how to gain clients on demand through LinkedIn. And it's going to be actually, let me show you, a 7-page ebook that you can get actually direct access to the file. Is based, of course, the full ebook translator formula LinkedIn edition, the 3-month group coaching program, but I'm giving away, okay, a 6-step blueprint for attracting high-paying clients. So Lucy, I think this is for you, since you mentioned that you would like to start attracting clients. There's an introduction of what you will achieve with this guide. In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, LinkedIn has emerged as a powerhouse of solopreneurs, freelance translators, and interpreters seeking to secure high-paying clients. In this guide, I unveil a proven 6-step strategy that empowers you to harness the potential of LinkedIn, requiring just 15 minutes per day, which is actually I'm going to show you also in the 5-day late challenge. This ebook unveils a concise yet powerful 6-step blueprint designed to help you to make the most of LinkedIn's potential, which is a part of my full ebook translator formula, or you can call it the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, the same program. Whether you are a starting out translator or interpreter or an established one, these steps will empower you to transform your LinkedIn profile into a client acquisition engine. So there is more here, information, the power of LinkedIn, why to use LinkedIn. Okay, I have some statistics here for you. If LinkedIn is right for you, okay, by business, I mean you even as a freelancer. And of course, my 6-step blueprint, how to define your niche as a first step, identify your ideal clients as a second step, optimize your profile as a third step, generate appointments on demand as a fourth step. Step number 5, sell with ease, run your LinkedIn prospecting campaigns. And of course, the number 6 step here, create content converts. You are equipped with this 6-step blueprint, step-by-step process for LinkedIn success, and you're ready to turn your LinkedIn profile. That's totally free of charge. I can say it here in the comments, but you need to share in the comments, okay, that you want the ebook, the word ebook in the comments, or unlock your LinkedIn success. Unlocking success on LinkedIn. You can share that in the comments, just the word. And for those that they will comment that word, I will be sharing the link to download the free ebook with all the steps written. But of course, they are covered in the 5-day LinkedIn challenge. So if you don't have the time to join the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, or you would like both, you can get the ebook right now with all the steps. And of course, you can join the 5-day LinkedIn challenge if you would like more practical advice and feedback from me, because we're going to work for 5 days and I will be going live on a daily basis to give you feedback. So the main benefit, let's say, of joining the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, apart from the fact that you're going to implement and see results to your LinkedIn profile, your work. So let me know if you would like the ebook by saying the word ebook or unlock ebook, please. Okay. I see here. So you need to comment the word ebook or unlock LinkedIn success, so as for you to be able to receive the ebook via Messenger. Okay, I will be messaging you the link to download the ebook. No sign up is needed. You will just get direct access to the actual ebook. Getting back to what I promised to you, the mistakes to avoid in your LinkedIn strategy to make it travel over the long term, and raise your hand in the comments if you've been making any of this, because the first step to success is to realize what you've been doing wrong. Once you realize the mistakes that you've been making so far, is a starting point of changing that. Because I think the main reason we don't get success is actually we keep repeating the same mistakes. We don't know that we've been making them, or we do not know how to overcome, okay, those challenges or those mistakes. So I'm here today to describe all of those actually mistakes, and of course to be able to help you to overcome those mistakes and to help you to create a strategy that will thrive over the long term. So raise your hand, okay, and be honest with yourself, okay, which of these mistakes you've been making yourself. Your connections are mostly, did you also say you're available for a quick profile review? Yes, but you need to share your link, okay, in the chat. You need to share the link in the chat. Hello, Natasha. Hello, Pernilla. Thank you for sharing. You need to comment ebook to receive the ebook. And if you would like me to review your profile, you need to share the link to your profile. And maybe if I have the time at the end of the call, I will be reviewing a couple of profiles, not more. Of course, if you would like extra help, join the 5-day free challenge, okay? It's totally free of charge. You still have time, okay, to create your calendar and to set aside the time that you need. Is going to be only 30 minutes per day for the assignment, okay, and a live that I will be going on a daily basis to answer your questions. Everything is going to be recorded, so even if you might not be available to join me live on a daily basis for the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, you'll be able to get access to the recordings on a daily basis. But again, the main benefits, and those that they get the best results from these 5-day challenge, are those that they actually follow the process, those that they do the work. You need to set aside those 30 minutes to do the work. So it's for you to be able to see the traffic to your LinkedIn profile to be increased, to see more people visiting your profile, even to get inquiries from your potential clients or appointments with your potential clients, like many previous participants they have done. And also, usually get maximum 300 people in this challenge, and we're already 265 or something. So there are limited spots for this 5-day challenge. So if you would like, okay, to test and see if this process works for you, join for this 5-day challenge. So if you would like me to review at the end of this call your profile, also you need to share the link in the comments. So your connections are mostly colleagues, other translators and tips. So we're talking about mistakes, okay? So first of all, you need to realize that you've been making those mistakes. Raise your hand in the comments and, of course, confess that you've been making those mistakes. So let me know, Pernilla, Lucia, Natasha, if you've been making those. Your connections are mostly colleagues, other translators. It's not bad. Again, I'm not judging you. Most of us, we keep having other colleagues, and that's good. First of all, because other colleagues, they might give us work, referrals. We can collaborate with other colleagues. So it's good also to learn developments or to network. But if you are trying to acquire direct clients and clients, and you are sharing content for them, and you are coming to me and you're telling me, Virginia, I've been sharing content that is relevant to my idea clients, but most of the people they engage with my are other colleagues, then that's something that you need to change. Because if your network is all of it from other colleagues, okay, then that's something that you need to change, because your content that you will be sharing, even if it's addressed to other people, it will be shown to the people that you have in your network. So if your network is with other people as well, so thank you, Pernilla, Lucia, I see your links in the chat, then again, your content will be shown to those people. So I would suggest you to have a strategy again for your connections, to have 50-50, like 50% other colleagues, 50% direct clients, or 70% direct clients, 30% colleagues. You need to be strategical with your connections, okay? You don't leverage your content to gain engagement. If you do not know how to write the content, how short or long it should be, how to start so as to have a hook and to address a topic that they would be interested in so as to gain engagement, then again, your content won't be gaining any engagement. You post only translation-related content. Be honest with yourself, guys, okay? Be honest with yourself and say in the comments if you have been posting only translation-related content. Again, I'm not against of that, but if you would like to have a strategy and if you would like to start attracting direct clients, but you only post translation-related content, that is okay. Against of the strategy. So you need to be strategical again with what you post. Another mistake, you haven't optimized your LinkedIn profile content on your website in general, on your profiles. Optimized, I mean with the right keywords, okay? And you don't leverage, you don't optimize your LinkedIn profile so as to have the right content to be addressed to your ideal clients. You don't include Pernilla says idea clients are hard to define and find. That's the first step of the challenge, Pernilla. Then maybe you should actually sign up for the free challenge, because that's the first step that we do to identify your idea clients. But also it's always the first step for my mentorship programs. If you would like, you can book a free call with me, okay, to discuss that further. But if you really struggle to define your idea clients, how many years, Pernilla, you are in the industry? How many years you're in the industry, Pernilla? Because it's really important for you to realize that if you do not know your ideal clients, okay, how to define them, it's impossible for you to optimize your LinkedIn profile. It's impossible for you to create offers they won't reject. It's impossible for you to create, a LinkedIn profile that's addressed to them or a content marketing site. So everything is the basis of everything to know your ideal clients. If you really struggle with that step, it's impossible for you to start attracting your ideal clients. So that's something you need to solve ASAP. Okay, Pernilla, how many years you're in the industry? I'm sharing also, you can book a free call with me, guys, if you would like to discuss further your participation in any of my mentorship programs, because it's such a pity to keep struggling, finding your ideal clients. It's impossible for you, only short about a year. Okay, then it makes sense, Pernilla. Okay, starting out colleagues, it's very difficult. But imagine that there are other colleagues that they are 15 years in the industry, Pernilla, and they keep, struggling, identifying their ideal clients. That's such a pity, because it's impossible to create a strategy to attract your clients if you do not know who they are. It's impossible to optimize your LinkedIn profile adding keywords if you do not know what keywords. It's impossible for you to create content with topics that they're interested in if you do not know who they are. So everything starts and ends there. So that's why all of my programs, either my 5-day free LinkedIn challenge or my mentorship programs, like the Fully Booked Translator Formula, they start by identifying your ideal clients. It's really important. Natasha says, I also have others in my network, but mostly my peers like and comment. Yes, it's Natasha also has to do with the percentage. How many are other colleagues? If you actually interact with other colleagues. So what the algorithm takes into consideration is not only the number of people that you have in your network to whom you're addressing your content, if your content is addressed to other colleagues. If you keep interacting with other colleagues, so the algorithm takes into consideration whom you are actually engaging with. If you're sending messages, even the messages that they're private, LinkedIn algorithm takes into consideration, okay, the message that you're sending. If you're sending messages to other colleagues, then again, you're giving the wrong impression. Also guilty of number 2, but not 100% luckily. So number 2, you don't leverage your content to gain engagement. Yes, of course, that's a part as well there. But that's very, let's say, courageous that you actually identify your mistakes. I'm not sure my posts are too long. Also, I mostly post about translation-related content. Okay, Lucia, it's good to identify what you've been doing wrong so as to change that. So it makes sense, okay? And of course, if you would like to book a free call with me, guys, that's the link. You can book a free call with me here. And of course, no strings attached. This call is for you to realize if any of my programs can help you to actually take the next step to your career. And of course, we can answer all of your questions again in more depth. So getting back to our list, you don't include keywords in your copy so as to be found by your ideal clients. You use hashtags that your clients don't follow. We mentioned that. You post too long posts or too short posts, and some of you don't even know if your posts are too long. So you have zero idea. You don't have an ideal clients. Many of you've been telling me that, and it's really important to have, and you don't have a specialization or niche. Those two, specialization, niche, and ideal clients, those two are the most crucial. If you do not know, okay, who's your ideal client, and if you do not have a specialization, it's impossible to create a strategy. No one can help you. And many of you've been struggling for years trying to create a strategy, and you keep trying things, and by trial and error, it takes you like 7 years, and you don't get the desirable results because you don't have the basis. You don't have an ideal client. You are not specialized enough. So it's for you to be able to create a strategy. That's the basis of everything. It's really important. You cannot create targeted content. You cannot create CVs if you don't have an ideal client or specialization. You cannot promote yourself as a specialized expert if you don't have a specialization. The algorithm of LinkedIn and Google, they don't understand who's your ideal client so as to boost the visibility. So everything starts from there. So I hope that I've made myself clear how important it is, okay, to have an ideal client and to be specialized. Let me know if you would like me to delve deeper, but it's really very, very important. And of course, as I mentioned, you don't have a content marketing strategy at all. So you've been sharing some kind of content, but without a strategy like consistency, frequency, purpose, nothing. And of course, you most engage with other colleagues, which is not bad, again, as long as you do that strategically, you know in what percentage and what's the purpose of engaging with other colleagues. By engaging, I mean even the private messages that you exchange. The algorithm takes that into consideration. Okay, Natasha? And of course, as I mentioned, the last one, you don't use the same 80% to 20% value sales. Most of your content is addressed to the people that are ready to buy from you. And usually less than 20% of our audience, the people that we have in our network, are ready enough, ready to buy from us. Because Usually people, before they buy from us, they need to go through specific stages. They start with the awareness stage. They need to get to know you, like what do you do, why you are beneficial to them, what is in need for them, what solution you are bringing to them, what problem you're solving of them. And then by being nurtured by quality content for a long time, they might be ready to give you their email or to book a call with you to take the next step and to discover if you're the right candidate to work with you or to assign you a project. And once they have been through all those stages, they might be ready to buy from you. So what I see most commonly is the fact that you've been selling salesy content to people they are not ready, that they're not yet there at that stage. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys. And I would be glad, since we have a few minutes, to review a couple of profiles. And of course, if you would like more help, practical help, you need to sign up for the free LinkedIn challenge. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions related. This is the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, and the link is in the comments. This is a free ebook. You need to share Unlock LinkedIn Success in the comments to get the free ebook. Okay, so Unlock LinkedIn Success in the comments. Only those that they comment will be getting this free book. No sign up is needed. You will just get the PDF. It's a 7-page, okay, where I describe and I give you all the instructions on a step-by-step process to be able to get appointments and clients through LinkedIn on a daily basis. If you sign up for the free 5-day challenge and only limited spots already, you will be able to the day number 1 to attract your high-paying clients. Okay, we'll dive into an essential step for your business growth. Okay. Why it matters? Because when you know who your ideal client is, you can attract clients ready to invest. You save time by targeting the right audience, and you focus on growing your business effectively. By business, I mean even you as a freelancer. Day number 2, April 7th, Tuesday, you'll be able to create a powerful headline for your LinkedIn profile. Okay, is the key to attract more profile views. I had people that actually followed my advice and they were able to get 2,000% more views by just changing only the title underneath of their name. Your headline is often the first thing potential clients see. And a compelling headline helps you position you as an expert, attract high-paying clients, increase your connection requests and inquiries. Day number 3, which is going to be April 8th. Create your message to send your ideal clients. So we're going to create specific messages to start attracting your clients, and you will know there will be no more excuse like, I do not know how to start a conversation, do not know how to connect with my ideal clients. Day number 4 on Thursday, April, is going to be 9th. Connect with your ideal clients. So you'll be able to start expanding with your ideal clients by connecting with them. So no more excuses, I don't have the time, or I'm afraid, or the imposter syndrome. No, we're going to do that together, all of us, during the 5-day challenge. And of course, the day number 5, create content that converts. And of course, it's a final day. We're going to celebrate all of your wins. We're going to share the results by increasing your traffic, getting more clients to your network, getting appointments with your clients, even projects before the challenge ends. And of course, you will be able to turn your content into a client magnet. Why? Content matters because if you create content that converts, helps you attract inbound leads, position yourself as an expert, and build trust with potential clients. So no more excuses. vmentoring.com/LinkedIn-challenge, just 30 minutes per day. And of course, you can ask me anything about the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. Thank you, Pernilla. You'll be getting the free book once this training is over. And of course, let me know if you have any questions today, guys. The Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System is a 3-month, 12-week business mentorship program, a paid one. The challenge is free, the ebook is free, today's training is free. But of course, for those that would like to get a more comprehensive help by me, and you would like to work with me for 12 weeks to get tangible results, that's your chance as well. And there will be a special offer for those that participate in the challenge. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions, and I'm going to review 2 profiles, the first 2 that you shared in the comments, your LinkedIn profile. Any questions so far? Thank you, Pernilla. Okay, guys, so let's start reviewing since we have a few minutes. Okay, so Lucia, she's clever. She has been changing 4 photos here on her banner. I would make them relevant to your specializations. Okay, so people, they should be able to understand exactly what you do from your banner photo. I find very impressive that they change the photos. And you have, but okay, there is room for improvement. I like your photo. That's professional. You look straight at the camera, and it's colorful. You are also a verified member, which is really important. You have protecting your international deals and clinical documentation from expensive language mistakes. I like that. There should be a space in between the dot here, the full stop, and the next letter. I secure commercial contracts and medical records by eliminating linguistic risks before they become costly. I like that. It's very strong, but I don't see your title. And also next to your name here, I see your studies. I don't see your own company. You don't have a company page, Lucia? Let me know in the chat. No, it's a free training, Lucia, but you can get the recording, so you'll be able to catch up, okay, with the recording, Lucia. Let me know, do you have a company page with your brand name, your company, Lucia, on your profile? Why is your university? And also, I would be very curious to see what paid version, because I see that you have the paid version of LinkedIn. Which version of LinkedIn you have been paying for? Because most of the colleagues, usually they're paying for LinkedIn version that is not the right one to get clients to you. So which version of LinkedIn, and why here you have your university and you don't have your own company? Your about section, cross-border documentation fails quietly. Okay, you talk about contracts, my work, I approach, I specialize. So you see, it's quite self-centered also. You talk about the problem here. You explain the problem. You also make that relevant with your other second specialization. You explain more the problem, and then it's self-centered. I specialize, my work supports, I approach translation. It's a quite good basis, but it also needs an improvement. It doesn't really work very well to have only, let's say, self-centered. And also your experience is very, let's say here, how we say that? Disappointing. People, they are hiring because of your experience. So even if it's quite impressive, the first part of your profile, when I'm looking for your experiences is zero here. I don't see any information. And I see that you have an LD, let's say some kind of name or brand name that you have, but I don't see the branding behind of that. Is that correct? So not yet, you don't have a company page, okay? And you don't have experience there full, which is very important. So it's for you to build trust with end clients. And also what I miss here is who is your ideal client? I don't see, I see the specialization, don't see your ideal client. I see the description of them, but not the actual keywords. And of course, I miss the branding of your company. And what is the paid version of LinkedIn you're using? Lucia, what's the paid version? And I'm going to Pernilla's profile. Let me know, Lucia, if you have any questions about your profile or if you would like any more help. So, Lucia, what's the paid version of LinkedIn that you have right now? I think for those, they're asking me for the LinkedIn Premium. So you're using the wrong version if you don't have the Sales Navigator. You're using the wrong version of LinkedIn right now. So most of you guys, you're paying for something, you're making an investment that doesn't bring you back the results, okay? So next time that you're thinking of investing, ask me, okay, which is the right version of LinkedIn to use so you not to lose money. So it's quite impressive, the first part of your profile, Lucia, but I missed the information, the most important information, which is actually, okay, your experience. People, they hire you because of your experience. Messages have 1 minute delay. By messages, you mean your comments? Yes, it might make sense. Okay. Yes, they might be delayed because of the network, but I still see them. Okay, don't worry. So let's go to Pernilla. Pernilla, are you here? I'm going to give German to Swedish translator. Okay, I see a house here. Maybe it's something traditional for Swedish, but for me that I'm not native speaker, I don't understand. Helping the visionary and builder engage with the Swedish audience. So, okay, translating. Slow living. So you are highly specialized. Is that correct? Translating slow living and eco building, general subjects. I wouldn't add that. So doesn't general subjects doesn't add anything, to your content, doesn't educate the algorithm, is not a keyword. German to Swedish, teacher, entrepreneur, translator. I like this. I would like to know what entrepreneur you've been doing, or what teacher. And as you see here, you have the list form AB, which I don't understand. What is it? Is it translation company or something? Still, I don't see the visual part next to it. It's good that you have it, but from the text, I don't understand. Okay, what is this? And also from your actually descriptive headline that you have here, don't see your ideal clients. Don't see who might be your ideal client. It's not only about me, it's also for the algorithm to understand, okay, who's your ideal client, to start boosting the visibility of your profile. I would prefer to see a more professional, okay, headshot here. It's not that expensive to go to a local photographer and ask them, or you can use AI to have a more professional, okay. So Pernilla says here, I work with agencies and companies. Agencies and companies, as you realize, you're trying to be comprehensive, you're trying to talk to everyone, but you're talking to no one, because by the word agencies and companies, the algorithm doesn't understand anything. So you are losing keywords here. Translating, focus, spans. So general sectors, again, who cares? It doesn't give any, the more generic you're trying to be, so as to be comprehensive, the less people will be able to attract. Eco-conscious slow living, niche examples, and the examples are not a detail to be in brackets here. Is the most important information here, okay? Focus on that. I hope your message resonates. Okay, improving readability, localization makes your translation flow, proofreading. So you're focusing on the saves that you're offering, not the end results or the benefits that the clients get. Experience and education, I would prefer to see them to the relevant sector. There is a specific sector on your LinkedIn profile about experience and specific sector about education. So put that information to that specific section and use the about section to be benefits oriented. Focus on the end results that your clients get. And then you have this self-centered. I pivoted. I also find, so all the sentences they start with I, that's what we call the self-centered about section. Then you have examples of assignments, which I would expect to see in your work experience rather than the about section. Said by customer is very important that you have here testimonial. I would prefer to see what type of customer they are. Maybe a first name and a job title that they have, their website and the email. Okay, I wouldn't add your actually pros profile there, because it's such a pity. Through your LinkedIn profile, guys, you can attract higher paying clients. By including your pros profile here, you are taking the people they might find you through LinkedIn to another platform that they are able to find more competitive rates or less expensive colleagues. I don't find it clever, okay, to people they visit your profile from LinkedIn to take them to your pros profile. So I would remove it. And then activity, and let's go to the experience here to see, okay, very few words. So I would expect to see more things here. And you say freelance translator and designer. What type of designer? The list for maybe is a company, a translation company. So what type of designer. And then of course you have all the clients that you work for. It's like redirecting the end clients or direct clients to other competitors of yours, so they would go directly and work with those companies. But again, it's a matter of preference to add them or not. Maybe it builds trust and credibility if you would like to work with other agencies, but I don't find that very clever if you would like to attract direct clients. And again, you have here all the pro certifications. It's like redirecting all the people finding you through LinkedIn to pros platform. Then you have a Swedish here recommendation. It's great, but I don't understand. So if I'm, let's say, project manager to an international translation agency, I don't understand that recommendation. I don't know if it can be translated or then how be shown to your profile. Also, make sure that this is your English profile. You can have with drop-down menu, okay, translating in German as you see here, or Swedish. Let me know, Pernilla, did you find helpful my tips here? Do you have any questions? Thank you, guys, for staying that long here with me. Are there any questions about the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system? or anything else you would like me to delve deeper, I have also some success stories, some results that you might be able to achieve by following that method. I can show them. But in any case, use the word ebook or unlock your LinkedIn success, unlock success on LinkedIn in the comments for you to get the ebook, which actually for those that would like to get the slides, it's more in depth and it's written in such a way as to give you a step-by-step process there in the ebook. So Lucia, maybe you don't get the slides of this training, but you will be able to get the ebook. Let me know, guys. Thank you everyone for staying that long. Any questions so far? Let you find helpful my let's say advice to your LinkedIn profile. This is the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. Everything that we teach in the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, or we actually said today, is a part of the 6-step framework to actually start earning 10,000 euros, or depending where you're based, dollars or pounds per month, depending the currency that you're paid. Thanks. I will think and look and rewrite. Of course, Pernilla, let me know if you need any more help. Of course, what's the main difference between the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system and any other free training of mine is that it actually has a duration of 12 weeks. It's the minimum time that we need to work together if you would like to start getting tangible results. But those, of course, you're welcome, Lucia, that you join the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, and the link is here passing through your screen, but you can find it in the comments as well. You will be able to start seeing your first results, like your first clients. You know how you will be able to expand. So even if you don't have the time or the budget to join a 12-week business mentorship program that starts in June, you will be able to get results with a 5-day LinkedIn challenge. Why? To join, let's say, a paid program for personalized feedback, okay? Or templates, more templates. You don't just get the first message to start the conversation like you will get in the challenge. You will get at least, okay, a full 7 sequence messages. You'll be able to find the clients together and nurture the relation with them, because it's an implementation program where we work for 12 weeks. We're going to work together on your goals. You're going to find out how connections work, learn more about LinkedIn search ranks. You will know who is the right person to be contacted, because let's say from your profile reviews that I just saw, it's not very clear what's the decision, who is the decision maker, okay, for your services. We're going to work together on your ideal client avatar. You're going to have an accountability partner, myself, and you'll be a member of a community of like-minded colleagues. Also, the challenge takes place into an international community. So you will be able to get, again, the best results that I was able to achieve myself. And that's what I'm going to show you to the challenge. And of course, in my mentorship program, is that I was able to contact 9,145 people, clients on LinkedIn in just 2 months. And remember that we're talking about a 3% conversion rate in marketing. Like out of 100 people you're going to contact, 3%, 3 out of those 100 people, they're going to get back to you, okay? So you need numbers. That's why we're focusing on also processes and automation systems. If you would like to get on the wait list that exists right now, is vmentoring.com/ULPS. And I would love to see you there to the wait list just to get the special offer. But if you are thinking of joining the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, also you will be able to find out more. What is the ULPS? Is the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, a 12-week business mentorship program, okay? Do you have any questions for me, guys? Since we're here live, I would love to address them. vmentoring, okay? .com/ULPS to find out more and why it's so, let's say, innovative as a program and what are the best results that I have able. But those are results of my mentees. Either they have joined the 5-day LinkedIn challenge or my paid programs. So those are screenshots that you guys have shared with me, and I'm happy to share here, anonymously, of course. And those are results that you can expect even with a 5-day free LinkedIn challenge, guys. Your profile is looking great, 1,399 views. You'll be able to get 1,000 people visiting your profile. Here, as you see, is 2,050% more views. That's actually Valentina Gianorio, a participant in my 5-day LinkedIn challenge. She actually joined my fully booked translator formula and the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. I both 3-month group coaching programs, because she was able to see the results. You see here, 28,468 post impressions, 631.3% more post impressions the last 7 days. Those are screenshots, guys, from your analytics. Is there anyone who doesn't know where to find your analytics? It's good for you to take a screenshot before you join the 5-day challenge, just to know your progress that you will be able to make in just 5 days, guys. Just 5 days. So those are also spontaneous messages that I actually received from you. And they say, when I signed up for the program, my sole expectation was that it would give me a structured way to serve this business thing the best way possible. I have already spent 6 months trying this or that, and of all the possible formulas I came across through colleagues and professional associations with no luck. For the first time, I have a method that works because it is the best approach to the translation business. Now I feel confident about what I'm doing. Thank you, Virginia, for sharing your knowledge and your formula. And thanks, everyone, because your questions and insights helped me improve. And if I'm remembering correct, was a lady from Northern European countries. More results of yours, 10,000 views, 10,000 views. A post of yours can attract 10,000 views with a free version of LinkedIn. You don't need to pay ads or anything. 3,500 views to one post. I'm focusing on the views, okay? Those are some of your results. 800% more views. Once you implement the change that I just gave you here through this free training or through the 5-day challenge or in my 12-week business mentorship program, you will be able to see tangible results like these ones right away. If you make those changes, you'll be able to see 900% more views. Is this amazing, guys? 850, 650. Those are huge results. Huge results of yours, guys, during the 5-day LinkedIn challenge the last time. 186, because we saw the big numbers, but this is also an impressive number. Okay. More of your reviews. Okay. I'm very happy, guys, that you share with me that you are getting results through the 5-day LinkedIn challenge. You can take screenshots or you kind of watch the recording. Let me know, guys, do you have any questions? I'm very happy when I share those success stories because most people, they don't believe that they can get, those results. So let me know, guys, do you have any questions? Thank you for staying that long with me. The 5-day challenge starts April 6th, okay, in 2 weeks from now, less than 2 weeks. And we're going to work for 5 days. It's free of charge, but there are limited spots. And in order to sign up, okay, you need to find out the link in the comment. The Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, or ULPS, is a paid program. I would start with a free challenge, okay, if someone is not ready to start working with me, but definitely I can give you all the options here. You can watch the recording. If you would like the free ebook, 7-page ebook, okay, you need to share the word ebook just to receive the ebook from my team, no strings attached. And if you would like to sign up for the challenge, you see the link passing here through. So I have gathered some questions about the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System that starts in June. The comprehensive 12-week business mentorship program that requires from you time investment, money investment, starts the second week of June. Okay. So let me know if you have any more questions about the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System or the challenge or today's training. I'm sorry for that. There might be an interruption to the network. If you're watching the recording, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. If you were here with me, I hope that you refresh your page and you'll be able to join me live. If not, please watch the recording. Do you plan on offering another session in the year? No, this is one for 3 months and we're going to work together for 3 months. So by September 2026, you'll be getting results. What's the difference between a course and this program? That's a great question, guys. A course, you just learn new things. This is an implementation program, which means that you implement, okay? You will be able to get feedback. In a course, you don't get feedback. You will be able to get accountability. You will be able to get support via dedicated group. You will be able to get answers to all of your questions. So it's not just a course where you learn things, you implement, you get feedback, and you'll be able to see results. And of course, the main benefit of the program, you will have a systematic LinkedIn inbound and outbound marketing process in place to attract high quality clients so you can make the income you desire while working on jobs that you love and do well. You need a strategy tailored to your business. That's what this program does for you. More benefits, okay? And of course, those are the actual modules. You can take a screenshot of what we're going to teach. But if I see also throughout the program that there are extra needs, I add also. But definitely there are people, they join only for the sales navigator and the automation process and tools that you see here below your screen, and totally get that. It's a step-by-step process. Every week you're going to do some kind of homework and work so as you to be able to get results, clients, and projects before the program ends. I'm just a starting out translator. Can I still join the program? 100%. 100%. Both my free 5-day LinkedIn challenge or my paid ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system. As a starting out colleague, you will be able to get multiple results and also to get benefits from other colleagues that they're well advanced in the program. So it's really important. I liked what I had and saw during your presentation, but the prices are way beyond my reach. Keep in mind that this is a 3-month program. You're going to get personalized support and a group community, international community of like-minded colleagues for 3 months. So actually make that investment for a 3-month program, and also being able to set up a process for you to get 10,000 euros or dollars per month. I think the investment, as many of you told me after you participate in the program and you graduate, you told me it's very low what I'm charging. Is the cost for me if I don't have a website? You don't need a website. I've seen people making 6-figure annually by just having a very good LinkedIn profile. But of course, there are colleagues that they created a very simple website throughout the 12-week program. It's not mandatory. After listening to you yesterday, I'm now wondering if the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System group coaching program would be suitable for me or in one-to-one. My one-to-one personalized programs are very limited, the spots that I'm taking right now. I think I have only 2. And if you're considering of joining a one-to-one program, of course, it's faster, it's more personalized, it's 100% tailored to your own needs. You don't have the community, you don't have the group, the international community. But as you realize, it's more confidential and, of course, is more pricey. So if your budget is an issue, then go for the group program. If your privacy is an issue, then go for the one-to-one. Does this process apply to specific language combination? No matter where you're based in the world, no matter what your language combination, no matter what your specialization, this process really works. People in my programs, they're from all over the world, literally, okay? They have several different specializations, so many different language combinations that you cannot even imagine. Can I implement the process and see results even if I'm based, and you are actually asking for specific, and doesn't really matter where you're based in the world. Really, literally, I have people from Latin America, Central America, Canada, USA, India currently, Australia, Indonesia, all the European countries. It doesn't really matter where you're based in the world, as long as you can actually acquire remotely clients, okay? And of course, will your formal work for me and or my business? That's a very general question. I need to get to know you. So that's why I'm offering free calls. Book a free discovery call with me if you're still wondering if this program is for you. So as to answer all of your questions, and I will be very honest with you because I really want people who will be benefit by my program to join my program. How much time do I need to complete the program? So the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, just 30 minutes per day for 5 days. That's it. It's free of charge. You just need to sign up to secure your spot. The Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System, which is a comprehensive 12-week business mentorship program for those that would like to get the full experience working with me for 12 weeks, they will need, let's say, 2 to 3 hours as an average per week. But My question to you, how much time would you invest in order to see your dreams come true? Because that's not just a program that will bring you clients or money. It's a program that will help you to leverage your whole living experience and to be able to help all of your dreams come true. Because by reaching our financial independence, we're able to be free and to actually follow our dreams and our dream life. How quickly can I expect to see results? People in the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, they will be able to see results in just 5 days. 100%. All the previous screenshots that I shared with you, they were from the 5 days LinkedIn challenge. They shared those results before the challenge ended. And of course, the 12-week program, usually the first 3-4 weeks, once you'll be able to implement, the first assignments, you'll be able to see right away the traffic to your LinkedIn profile to get increased, people contacting you. So it's very, very fast. Do I need to spend on LinkedIn Premium Sales Navigator? No. Okay, it's not mandatory. But usually people they have worked with me, they tell me that the second best investment I made after your program was Sales Navigator. So if you are seriously thinking of using LinkedIn to get on a consistent basis, high-paying clients coming to you, then maybe it's worth the investment. And I can give you also some tips in my program on how to invest the right program for you. How to cope when there is more work than I can chew? No, guys. There are always tactics that I can help you, to scale up. That's scale up, And when you work with direct clients, you can actually extend the deadlines. You can collaborate with other colleagues. There are ways, that you can integrate more work to your daily schedule. That's what we do. That's how we scale up. Otherwise, all of us would work only with agencies and would only make 1,000, 2,000 euros per month. That's not the truth. If you would like to scale up, you need to integrate, And it's not only about more work you can do. There are tactics and strategies just to help you to gain more clients and to be able to integrate more work to your daily schedule, in a professional way. And of course, always providing high quality work to your clients. But there are systems, automation, that's what we do. How to organize the work to earn more, but also find a balance between work life and personal life. That's something we need to test with you and to check with you, because I need to know your personal life and what does that mean for you. Balance. Do you have kids? Do you have a family? Do you have extra commitments? We need always to know what's your ideal lifestyle, how many hours you would like to work on a daily basis, how much time do you need for your beloved ones. But the best way to be able to gain more time for your beloved ones is to set up a process like the one that I'm teaching in my programs, just for you to save more time. Because through automation systems and process that I'm teaching, you will need only 10 minutes per day, 15 minutes per day to get consistent leads and clients coming to you. So that's for those that they don't want time-consuming client acquisition strategies. I also worry that the group of mentees will be too big to receive the proper feedback from you. No one leaves the program without getting feedback. That's 100% covered. And my programs, that's why my price every year becomes higher and higher. So for me to be able to have a small group of people that I can work with, so no one, to leave. And also I actually give you an extra one-to-one call with an emergency call that you will be able to claim throughout the 12-week program. So whenever you feel that you have felt behind the rest or you need extra help, you can claim that. How to create a strategy of diversifying the source of income. I have 4 regular clients who provide me with a stable income. And sometimes that's the main mistake that we're going to correct here. If you have a stable income from 4 clients and 2 of them, they leave you, you will lose 50% of your income. Best case scenario. The process that I'm teaching in my programs will help you to get on a consistent basis new clients coming to you, so you won't feel the pressure of lowering the rates of your existing clients. You won't be an employee to them depending all of your income on 2 or 4 clients. And that way you will become an entrepreneur, you will become, let's say, more independent, and you'll be able to set up your own rates and find clients that they respect your pricing, they share the same value. So it's really important for you to get a process and a strategy where more and more clients will be able to find out about you, even if you don't work with them at the same time. How to set forth a clear strategy, which I can follow, considering that in the meantime, I will stick to the current clients, because it's very clear. All of you, most of you that you join my programs are well-established colleagues, and you already are fully booked or you have clients. That's why I have created a process that you will be able to implement. You'll be able to integrate your current fully booked schedule, very busy schedule. I did that for myself when I was trying to scale up, and I'm teaching that to all the people that they are already fully booked and they would like to learn a method, to keep growing. So considering that you have current clients, you are at the best program right now, which is addressed to fully booked translators already, that they would like to scale up, they would like to earn more and work less, or they would like a life balance. But if you are already starting out or you would like to scale up, still, this program is for you, It doesn't really matter. So if you have more such questions, book a free call with me or send me, an email at info@vmentoring.com. I would love to address, all of your questions. So email me or send me a message here on LinkedIn, whatever you prefer. I would love to address all of your questions, and to see if you are a right candidate for this program. I really want people who actually get results to join my program, because that's my main reward, and that's how I get so great success stories that you will be actually able to watch on my YouTube channel, guys. If you would like to find more about success stories, go on vmentoring.com/success stories and check them out. And it's not just updated with the most recent one, because I get so many success stories that's impossible for me to update it. But if you would like more recent results, like many of you have been approaching me, I will be able to share with you my playlist, where you will be able to find all the recent testimonials. So if there are no more questions, that was it for today. Let me know, guys, if you have any more questions. If you're watching the replay, use the hashtag replay and tag me. Okay. Let me know which of the tips that I shared here together today was the most helpful for you. I would love to know. If you're watching the replay, use the hashtag replay and tag me in the comments, just for me to get back to you with any kind of questions. And if you would like, again, the free ebook, I will be sharing again my screen. It's a very comprehensive one. You'll get all the instructions step by step. You need to share in the comments unlock success on LinkedIn or free ebook, and I will be sharing to those. They will actually ask for this free ebook. You will get all the introduction, how you'll be able to use this guide, the power of LinkedIn, why to use LinkedIn if LinkedIn is right for you and your specializations, my 6-step blueprint for attracting high-paying clients and become fully booked through LinkedIn. And I have step number 1, define your niche with specific steps. Step number 2, identify your ideal clients with specific steps. How to create your irresistible offers, optimize your LinkedIn profile, generate appointments on demand, sell with ease, run your LinkedIn prospecting campaigns, and of course, create content that converts. At the end, you will get the link for the 5-day LinkedIn challenge. And let me know, guys, if you have any questions. I would love to address them. Free ebook in the comments just for you to receive the PDF directly. No sign up is needed. If you would like to sign up for the free challenge, limited spots are available, and we start on April 6th. Thank you so much for staying that long. Thank you, everyone. See you in the challenge, April 6th. Okay, if you have any questions, contact me directly. I would love to address them. Bye-bye, everyone.